My YouTube channel name is Digisol Training. So today I am going to show you how to install Windows Server 2012 R2 on virtual machine. So I am connecting to my server. So I will show you step by step with all detail. So I am connecting my server. Okay, this is my server. So this is my Hyper-V Manager console. So I will show you how to just once you configured Hyper-V Manager on your server, any of the server, then this console will be open once you click on Hyper-V Manager. On this server name, you have to right click. You can see here and virtual machine and click on next. Okay, you can give your server name. I am giving server 2012 and click on next, and you have to select the generation 1. Click next. Okay, we have to provide the memory, how much you can provide for this server. I am giving the 2 GB memory. So depend upon your requirement, you can give the memory. Okay, I'm clicking on next, and we have to connect with the network card. Then I'm connecting with the Realtek network card, which is base machine network card. And I'm clicking on next. Okay, this is the creation of virtual hard disk. The name is server 2012.vhdx. This is a path where it is going to store. So you can keep either in default path or you can go to customization path. So I have the customization path. So I will keep in that customization path. Here I will keep. I will for naming conversion, I am giving a folder name to easily identifying server 2012. Right, I have provided the name. Then I can assign this size. Depend upon your requirement, you can provide the sign. I am giving the 60 GB is enough for me. I am installing the domain controller on this server. So you can give the size till 64 TB as per your requirement. This is the overview. I am just clicking on next. Okay, so here we have to provide the either ISO image file or DVD, if you have the DVD ROM with the physical machine. So I am here selecting the image file. So I have the image file 2012 R2 operating system. Here I am browsing this file 2012. Okay, I have selected 2012 R2 image file. So this is the overview of this machine what we have created. Name is server 2012, generation 1, memory 2 GB, network card Realtek with base machine network card we have selected. Hard disk, this is a path where it is going to create operating system, right? This is the default all things we have selected. So just I am clicking on finish. So it will create the machine. So it is now be ready. So just I am starting this machine, clicking on start. Now it is getting started. So I will connect this machine so we can see the status what is happening here. Okay, it is already connected. Okay, here you can see we can I have connected here. This is machine. So we are language, which language you have to install, select default English interested, time and currency format English interested, keyboard is US. So I am going with the default. English format. Click next. Then here I am going to click on install now. So I am clicking on the full view. Okay, I am selecting the standard edition with the GUI mode 64-bit edition. Right, I am clicking on next. Okay, I am accepting license terms. Click on next. So I am not upgrading this OS because it is a new fresh installation. So I'm clicking on custom, install Windows only, advanced mode. So this is my partition size. Okay, so I'm going to install on this partition. So clicking on next. Okay, it will start copying the files, and it will might take like 20 to 30 minutes depend upon the performance of the server, right? So we can pause the video for some minute to like avoid the time. Okay, so I will back in a 2 to 5 minutes, so it will be uh, going to complete soon. Okay, okay, so just it is completed, and now it is asking me the uh, username and password. Okay, so it has taken some 20 to 30 minutes, so I paused that video. So I will put in a full screen mode. I am putting a password, default password. You can give any password. I'm going to finish. Okay, it is setting up the profile. It is creating a first time. So it will take a moment. Okay, now it is opening the desktop. Okay, now just we have to click on in action Control Alt button to get the username and password window. See, I have clicked on the Alt Control it in action menu. We have to type the password. I am clicking on view with full screen mode. So okay, this is getting prepared Windows profile first time. Okay, so I'm getting this window. Okay, so it is installed properly, Windows Server 2010. So I am clicking on the Explore, Windows Explorer, to open the my computer. So this is the local disk is configured with the C drive, and what all we have given the space it is configured. So but here we have to do one thing. It computer name is taken like default with the MAC address, so we have to give the name as per our requirement. So we'll click on on computer, my computer, right click, properties, then go to change setting. Here we can change the uh, server or computer name. So I am providing the server 2012, right. And clicking on OK. Okay. So we have to reboot this server to take effect that name, right? And also you can configure the IP address as per your requirement, right? I have provided the IP address automatic DHCP mode, so it has taken already default IP address, subnet mask, gateway, DNS, or everything. We have, if you want to configure them manually, you have to go to my this network icon, that computer, right click, then this property will be open. You have to go click on TCP IPv4 properties, then you can click on this. Here you can use the following IP. If you click use the following IP address, you can define your own IP address range. Here also you in DNS side also you can click use the following DNS server address, so that it will be taken your own IP address or DNS server IP address, right? So here that way you can do. So if you want to see whether it has been taken or not IP address, so we can go to command prompt, IP type IP config, right? So see, this has been taken 192.168.104. This is the IP address, right? So right. So this is the way how we can I can just to take effect that computer name, we have to restart the machine. I am just restarting, so it will take some time, moment, right? So this is the way how we can install operating system server 2012 on R2, um, R2 on virtual machine. It is a virtual machine. So this way you have to install the operating system, right? So thanks for watching my video, and subscribe my channel Digisol training video. Please subscribe and like my video, so that you will get a new video in future. Thanks for watching again.